Hi, this is Kit Welchlin, and welcome to Welchlin.com. Today's video blog is on listening. The question is, are you an action-oriented listener? Kit, I get antsy or anxious at work sometimes. I get frustrated in meetings when my colleagues talk about doing something but never do something, and no clear action plan is created. It feels like we're just sipping coffee, eating junk food, and talking smart. I want results. I want action. You may be struggling with being an action-oriented listener. Here are a few questions I want you to consider. Are you most concerned with the task at hand? Is your main concern to figure out what sort of action or response is required concerning a message from another? Do you appreciate clear and concise messages from others? Do you find yourself often translating others' remarks into well-organized mental outlines? If so, you may be an action-oriented listener. There are many benefits to having an action-oriented listener on your team. It is appropriate when taking care of business is the primary concern. It helps keep the focus on the job at hand and encourages others to be more organized and concise. However, if you're always an action-oriented listener, there can be a few drawbacks. Your no-nonsense approach is not always appreciated by others who lack the skill or inclination to be clear and direct. You may seem to minimize emotional issues and concerns, which may be an important part of professional transactions and personal interactions. When clarity is the issue, you can choose to be an action-oriented listener. Keep in mind, you can boost your effectiveness by assessing the listening preferences of your conversational partners and adapting your style to them. I do like action. Action Jackson was one of my favorite movies when I was young. I always question activity versus accomplishment. I know what I will do. Since I am an action-oriented listener, I will watch myself in action as a listener and modify my style for the greatest impact. Thank you for watching this video blog on listening. So the question was, are you an action-oriented listener? At work, we probably all are action-oriented listeners. We focus on results, and action-oriented listeners get the job done. Whichever style you use, it is important to recognize that you can control the way you listen and to use the style that best suits the situation at hand. If your organization is suffering with miscommunication, contact me at kit@welchlin.com, and I will provide a fun, engaging, and informative presentation on effective listening skills. Check back to welchlin.com every Monday for a new video blog.